Ever get caught up thinking about those ultimate what-if fights?
Yeah.
Like fantasy matchups?
Definitely. Happens all the time.
Well, we've got a really interesting one today. We're doing a deep dive into a hypothetical fight. The Muay Thai legend.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Samart Payakaroon versus Jean-Claude Van Damme.
The movie star. Yeah, that's a classic clash of styles, isn't it?
Yeah.
Real combat versus, cinematic fighting.
Exactly. And we're basing this on some analysis we looked at. So let's start with Samart. The source calls him a true Muay Thai artist.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking lightning reflexes.
Hey, little dude, send your mama and daddy out of the room.
Oh, I live by myself, thanks. I don't have parents anymore.
Almost uncanny timing, and a serious boxing IQ. He just understood fighting. Multiple titles prove that.
Right, incredible composure too. Very precise, very evasive, the real deal in terms of actual fighting experience.
And then on the other side, you've got Van Damme, no denying his skill, Shotokan karate, kickboxing.
And that ballet background, which honestly gave him incredible movement and that signature flexibility.
Totally. Those kicks looked amazing on screen. The speed, the flexibility, really impressive visually.
But here's the crucial point the analysis makes. Where did they hone these skills?
Right. Van Damme, mostly movie sets, performing choreographed fights, take after take.
Whereas Samart was tested in the fire. Actual Muay Thai stadiums in Thailand against the absolute best fighters under incredibly demanding rules and pressure.
That's a world of difference.
It really is. And the source talks about ring craft. That's not just knowing moves, it's the intelligence during a fight. Anticipation, counters.
Setting traps, managing distance.
Exactly. Things you only learn facing real opponents who are trying to take your head off. Plus, Samart's clinch work was apparently devastating. That's very different from movie fighting.
Okay, so the thinking is Van Damme comes in with his flashy kicks and maybe that Hollywood speed.
Which might look good initially.
But Samart's actual ring craft, his counters, his experience in weathering storms and dismantling opponents, that would likely shut Van Damme down.
That's what the analysis suggests, yeah.
Yeah.
It argues Samart's experience neutralizes the performance aspect. Van Damme's techniques weren't really forged in that same kind of high-level professional combat.
Even acknowledging Van Damme is a legitimate martial artist and super athletic.
Oh, absolutely. You can't take that away. Great kicks, speed, flexibility.
But the analysis seems to say those attributes just wouldn't be enough against Samart's genuine combat-proven abilities and strategy.
Right. It's like comparing a world-class sprinter to a seasoned soldier navigating a minefield. Different skill sets for different arenas. Performing martial arts beautifully is one thing.
Fighting for real at the elite level is another.
Precisely. The source suggests Van Damme might, pose an initial threat because of his dynamism.
A brief one.
Potentially. But his lack of experience in those unpredictable, high-stakes professional fights would likely be the deciding factor. It's about applying skills under extreme duress against someone who knows how to exploit any opening.
So the bottom line from this analysis.
It's pretty clear-cut, according to the source. Samart Payakaroon wins. It even says with sharp, clinical precision.
Wow. So not even close in their view. A decisive win based on superior real-world fight experience.
That seems to be the core conclusion, yes.
Okay, so the big takeaway for everyone listening is probably that stark difference between real deal fighting experience and, while looking great, doing martial arts on film.
Exactly. In this hypothetical scenario, the seasoned champion, the guy tested under fire repeatedly, Samart, comes out on top against the admittedly skilled, but ultimately cinematic fighter like Van Damme.
It really makes you think, doesn't it?
It does. And maybe a final thought for listeners. Consider other matchups like this, maybe across different sports or disciplines where you have someone incredibly skilled in performance or practice versus someone tested in actual high-stakes competition.
Yeah. How would those really play out? It forces you to look past the surface appearances, doesn't it?
Definitely. Look at the context, the nature of the experience, not just the raw skills. It adds a whole new layer.